Alright, guys and ladies, welcome to Monday Night Raw. This is episode 10 out of the 55 episodes. Of course, as we're doing the walkthrough. Sorry, I'm doing this, at least this bit, Monday Night Raw really late. But, if you watched part 3.5, or episode 3.5, some of this sounds kind of like familiar because this is what happens on Monday Night Raw. Santi Guerrero basically comes out to kick off the show, and he basically calls out anyone in the locker room to fight him. Velveteen Dream comes out and accepts the match. Not only that, but he puts his United States Championship on the line as well in a double title winner-take-all match. Following that, we have an 8-man, 4-way tornado tag match between the Revival, the New Day, the Usos, and of course the Hardy Boys, all to determine who will become the number one contenders for the Raw Tag Team titles. And at the end of the day, the Usos came out on top. Following that, Sami Zayn, after suffering a loss last episode, he goes and complains to Kurt Angle, saying how he wants a match. But Kurt Angle says, fine, you can have a match. Better yet, you can have a match, and the winner of said match goes to Money in the Bank. And it will be the third match of the night. Sami says, fine, and he storms off. After that, we have Apollo Crews defending the Hardcore Championship against Seth Rollins. And Apollo Crews defends the title successfully after a long battle. However, after the match, Kevin Owens and Blake Daniels storm to the ring, and Kevin Owens pile drives Apollo Crews into the canvas and then pins him 1, 2, 3 and becomes Hardcore Champion. Messed up indeed. Following that, we have Sami Zayn's qualifying match for the Money in the Bank ladder match, and it's against a returning Jamie. We haven't seen him since WrestleMania after losing in an attempt to defeat the Streak. And after a long, hard-fought battle, Jamie came out on top. Following that, we had Adam Cole versus Road Killer. Adam Cole basically comes out and he delivers his stipulation, and it's loser leaves Raw. They go back and forth, have a long drawn-out battle. Unfortunately, the referee takes a tumble when Adam Cole bumps into him, and the Undisputed Era of Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong storm to the ring and then manage to tie Road Killer up into the ropes, and Adam Cole kicks him below the belt and then hits him with the last shot after Road Killer managed to be freed, and the referee gets the count 1, 2, 3. Road Killer is gone from Monday Night Raw. And then afterwards, Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era beat him down, and Adam Cole states that any man who opposes him and gets in his way will be eliminated. And he will become world champion. Then we have the main event. Unfortunately, I couldn't put the United States Championship because this game won't let you do the double titles. But if you watched episode 3.5, I highly recommend this. If you don't want spoilers, 3, 2, 1. Velveteen Dream loses to Santi Guerrero. Santi Guerrero becomes the dual-wielding champion. After the match, Kurt Angle comes out, congratulates him on his victory, and highlights the fact that he will be defending his title in 2 matches at Money in the Bank. That concludes Monday Night Raw episode 10 as we head to SmackDown. Alright, so here we are with the next show, and that is SmackDown. It would be episode 11. Cassius Ohno comes out, and he basically, to summarize, he basically talks about how he is done waiting in the back, waiting for an opportunity. He's going to seize the opportunity, take it by its grip and strangle it, and thus challenges Kyle O'Reilly for the Intercontinental Championship. At Money in the Bank, puts out the declaration, and then leaves. Following that, if you remember, Baron Corbin put out an open challenge to anybody on SmackDown, and Kevin Draco makes his return and defeats Baron Corbin one-on-one. After the match, and I couldn't put down several things, but keep this in mind. Basically, Tyler Wolf comes out, and he congratulates both men and said that he liked the performance of both of them and determined that both men will be in the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match. So that puts Elias, Corbin, and Draco all in the Money in the Bank ladder match for SmackDown. That's the name so far. So, of course, right afterwards, we get an interview with Elias and Aiden English about, they're talking about potentially reforming their tag team now that Corbin kind of put them against each other, or put them back together, and perhaps chase the SmackDown tag team titles. And, of course, the Authors of Pain overhear this and put out the challenge to fight them for the titles next. And, of course, they accept and then fall victim to the Authors of Pain, who retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. It wouldn't let me do it because they're not a registered tag team on here. Afterwards, we have another qualification match. It is Max Webb versus AJ Styles. The winner joins the SmackDown Money in the Bank briefcase match as well. And in the end, AJ Styles wins and will join Corbin, Elias, and Draco all in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So you have 4 names already confirmed for that match. Then, of course, in the semi-main event, you have Kyle O'Reilly versus Daniel Bryan, one half of DIS, and Kyle O'Reilly retains his Intercontinental Championship. After the match, he grabs a microphone and accepts Cassius Ohno's open challenge for Money in the Bank, and says that he'll put the title on the line. So in the main event, we have Prince Metallico doing another open challenge, and he defeats Davis King. To end the show, it is left ambiguous or a mystery on who his opponent will be at Money in the Bank. We'll have to find out later on, but that concludes SmackDown as we head to NXT. So, here we are. NXT, episode 12, if I recall exactly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is the promo from EC3. Go. Why, oh why, have I turned my back on the dynasty? That's the number one question I've been asked today. So allow me to provide you all the answer to satisfy your thirst. It's simple. The dynasty wasn't founded on building the future. It was founded on propping up Class Par. Austin and I were merely pawns in his game. This isn't me being bitter either. All of us benefited immensely from the group. I became the second man ever to hold 3 titles at one time. However, I realized that as my belts dwindled down, I had gained something. Notoriety. With success came recognition, and people looked to me as a top guy in NXT. Not because of Class Par. All he provided was a platform for me to get a foothold on and climb up the wall of success on my own. I realized if I was going to keep my success going, I'd have to part ways with my mentor. He didn't teach me anything. I didn't learn anything from him aside from his tendencies, his personalities, and his weaknesses. I'm stating the obvious about but Class Par has an ego problem. He still believes that he's a top star, The same top star that he was several seasons ago. His mind can't accept that time is a factor. He denies it, but reality is setting in. The only reason he hung in against Matt King was because Matt's ability was already fading as well. Class Par, like Matt King, is expired food in the fridge that needs to be tossed. His time is over as a talent, and soon all he'll be is a suit and tie wearing legend that takes his place with a list of men who barely had resumes in the Hall of Fame. Trust me, I'll be damned if I let him take the credit for building me. I'll be damned if he says he helped mold me into the man I am today. So that's why I stepped out from his shadow. I am EC3, NXT Tag Team Champion, one-time SmackDown Tag Team Champion, one-time NXT Champion. I'm one of this brand's biggest stars, and I'm sure as hell am a bigger star than Class Par ever was on this brand. Lastly, you can try to replace me with Ryan Trapp. But let's be honest, Class Par, his dreams of being a star are just as laughable as your match at WrestleMania, Season 7. Theme music hits and Ryan Trapp comes out. This is Ryan Trapp speaking. You sound like my father, Ethan. He lectured me a lot like that. He'd wear his neatly pressed suit, wear his dark sunglasses, and would deliver long, dramatic speeches like that to me. He loved to remind me to set my goals as attainable or realistic. I do have lofty goals, but it's no different from anyone else in the back. Everyone wants to be a champion or fight a top star of yesteryear. So how about EC3 cuts him off and it goes back over to him. Oh, shut up! I don't want to hear about your inspirational underdog speech, Ryan. I don't care. And as a matter of fact, I'm out of here. I'm not going to be lectured by some kid. And better yet, EC3 gets cut off and Class Par comes out. Then how about I lecture you? You want to leave, Ethan? Fine, I'll keep it short. You think I can't hang anymore? How about I officially do 2 things? 1, I invoke my rematch clause for the WWE title at Money in the Bank. And number 2, I challenge you to a fight on SmackDown where Class Par gets cut off as EC3 puts the mic to his mouth and responds. No, we aren't doing this in your backyard. We do this on my turf. NXT! I get home field advantage since you want to throw down the gauntlet. Episode 17, Class Par. NXT TakeOver. I want you at your best. Besides, this little shrimp wants to play, so I've got to take out the trash called Ryan Trapp first. That gives you time to change your diaper, submit your application for the retirement home, and to train for a beatdown. Does that sound good to you, old man? Class Par responds. Sounds good to me. I'll beat you down so badly that WWE will need to sign EC4 to replace you. See you then, Ethan Carter III. Drops the mic and heads out. That's the end of the segment. Now, after hearing those inspiring words from EC3, we move on to Dakota Kai versus Sasha Banks, kicking off the show. Dakota Kai, of course, defeats Sasha Banks. After the fact, though, Shayna Baszler jumps Dakota Kai from behind after the fight and beats her down. Then, of course, right after that, backstage, EC3 attacks Ryan Trapp. Two things happened there. But yeah, lots of attacks going on. Anyways, we go to the next match, which is Leo Rush and Tyson Cage teaming up against Oney Lorcan and Shane Thorne, and the team of Rush and Cage pick up the win. Afterwards, Leo Rush grabs the mic with Tyson Cage folding his arms behind him, and Leo Rush wishes Ricochet, the Cruiserweight Champion, the best of luck at Money in the Bank. Then, of course, afterwards, we have Austin Arrogance defending its championship in an open challenge against a shocking return, Eric Young, who is a former NXT North American champion. But Austin Arrogance picks up the win. After the fight, though, EC3 comes out and jumps him from behind, beats him down. And then, of course, afterwards, Ryan Trapp goes to Mr. Samuel and requests to fight EC3 the next show. But Class Par is there, and he advises against it. Now you might be asking, why? Why? Well, let's just say Class Par is basically saying... Class Par's point that he's trying to make is that Ryan's not thinking clearly. He's going off of pure adrenaline and anger, trying to get back at EC3 for the attack. And after EC3's words as well, it's got Ryan off balance. Clasper's trying to advise him not to do that, give him more time, let the dust settle, so to speak. But Ryan Trapp ignores him, and Mr. Samuel reluctantly approves of the match. So the next NXT show will have Ryan Trapp versus EC3. Following that, we have Jack McKay versus Mac Allen, and after a long, brutal singles match, Jack McKay remains undefeated and defeats Mac Allen. Remaining undefeated, I think that puts him at 13-0 if I remember, 13 or 12-0. Nonetheless, Ace sends out an open challenge, and it is Cesaro who accepts the surprise of Ace. As Cesaro, a former world champion, accepted the challenge, Ace defends his title successfully and keeps the championship. After the fight, Ace puts down the gauntlet. He requests that Bruce Bennett comes to the next NXT show to explain his actions. And that concludes NXT before Money in the Bank. Now let's head to the final show of the episode. So, weirdly enough, Money in the Bank doesn't kick off with a match. It kicks off with this man, Shane O'Mac. Welcome him, gaze at him in all his glory. Shane O'Mac, as he goes into the ring, and he has something to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Shane O'Mac, and if you don't know who I am, well, let's just say I work on the board of directors in WWE, while Triple H is the chairman of this company. This company has been in talks. We're trying to figure out how to boost ratings, so we are hiring a new network executive. He will be serving as an expert to help us boost ratings. He'll be a consultant and a voice of the board of our directors. Without further ado, I would like to bring him out here. You all might know his name, but I'd like to introduce him. And then I'll proceed to show him the ropes for the next couple shows, let him experience everything, let him drink it in. But I want to give a warm welcome to the one, the only multi-million-dollar man who runs a corporation, Trapp Industries. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Marcus Trapp. Marcus goes into the ring, joins Shane McMahon, and takes the microphone. Thank you for the warm introduction, Shane. It's a pleasure to be here in front of all of you. As you all know, my son is in NXT. I will not show favoritism toward him, mind you. I look forward to understanding this business as I am not very familiar. My son would talk about it and praise it, and always told me that his dream was to become a wrestler. So for me, it is part of the learning curve to understand this business. I will offer up my advice on what I can, and I will put in my own input. Personally, I'd like to go down to NXT to check it out, see all the new upcoming talent, and see how they can be marketed. I think that's very important for this industry and what it needs. We need to look at the future, not the present and the past. We must look to the future to market them. But here I see on this show plenty of capable talents. And in this crowd I see people who are eager to see these perfectly amazing talents compete in the ring for some of our biggest prizes in this company. So, I will not take up much of your time, but it is good to see you all, and I hope to make a spectacular and memorable impact on this company. I'll see you all soon. Thank you for having me. Glad to be a part of this. And thank you, Shane, for bringing me aboard. Now, so for this specifically, I wanted to do it in the ring only for the spectacle of the clip. If it was under normal circumstances, I would have done a backstage attack. But if you can imagine this, Marcus and Shane are shaking hands in the ring, and then out from the crowd comes a hooded figure, and he jumps Shane McMahon. Marcus, of course, rolls out of the ring, startled by what he's seen, and of course, the hoodie's taken off by the masked man, and the hooded man, and it is revealed to be Nathaniel. Has finally returned. He picks up Shane, spears the crap out of him, power bombs him into the canvas, and then steps over him on top of his chest, steps over him, and walks out of the arena. Of course, he only makes it halfway up the ramp before security comes out. He kneels down, puts his hands up and everything, and they haul him out. But that's basically what my image was for this, of course. If it was under normal circumstances, I would have done a backstage attack. Anyways, on to the rest of the show. Just wanted to establish that real quick. So after that start to Money in the Bank, we kick off with the United States Championship. Santi Guerrero defending the U.S. title. His first title defense of the night. It is him, Velveteen Dream, and Braden McLaughlin. Santi picks up the win and retains the United States title by pinning Velveteen Dream. After that, we have the Hardcore Championship. Kevin Owens, Max Webb, Finn Balor, and Davis King. And of course, Kevin Owens picks up the win and retains by pinning Finn Balor. But, of course, Finn Balor stays out as he goes up against Ricochet. He's putting his Cruiserweight title on the line. Noam Dar and Adrian Gallardo. All four of them compete in a TLC match. So you have to go to the top of the ladder, pull down the championship, and Ricochet succeeds. After the match, Lio Rush attacks Ricochet in the ring and sends out the challenge for NXT TakeOver to fight one-on-one for the Cruiserweight title. Matchup number 4, Kyle O'Reilly versus Cassius Ohno. The intensity is ramped up as Kyle O'Reilly tries to defend his second title reign as champion, 13 episodes and counting, and it ends as Cassius Ohno hits him with a vicious elbow to win the title. And then Cassius Ohno beats down on Kyle afterwards, but Kyle is saved by several wrestlers such as Tyler Bate, Kevin Draco, among several others from SmackDown who storm the ring. From a further beatdown, Cassius Ohno leaves with a smile on his face and the championship on his shoulder. Matchup number 5, Santi Guerrero defends his title against Colt Lee. the Headhunter versus the Universal Champion. He had already defended his title earlier in the night, or the U.S. title earlier in the night, and he successfully defeats Coldly by a hair. Lucky indeed, as he picks up the win and retains over the Headhunter Coldly and prevents Coldly from becoming the first ever 6-time world champion. Afterwards, Daniels attacks Sante and proceeds to challenge him for the Universal title, saying how he can defeat the man. Of course, he also, don't forget, wants payback because, Sante cashed in on him, on Blake Daniels, to win the Universal Championship, so it looks like he wants to come full circle and get vengeance. After that, we have matchup number 6, Prince Metallico versus Glass Bar. We're saving that one for the end of the video, so I won't tell you what happens, but stay tuned. Afterwards, we have the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. It is Adam Cole, Blake Daniels, Batista, Jamie, Samoa Joe, and Randy Orton. Don't ask why I'm doing it like that, or saying it like that. After a long, grueling ladder match, this man comes out the Money in the Bank winner. Accept it. Deal with it. Afterwards, we had the main event. Oh, wait, before that, though, Blake Daniels decides to attack Apollo Crews because, he and Kevin Owens love just bullying Apollo Crews as of late, and prevents Apollo Crews from being in the Money in the Bank ladder match for SmackDown, and Tyler Wolf was forced to replace Apollo Crews with the phenomenal AJ Styles. Money in the Bank ladder match for SmackDown is Elias, Baron Corbin, Kevin Draco, AJ Styles, Alex Carter, and Tyler Bate. In the end, this man is your winner. So with that all out of the way, I give to you the WWE title match, a rematch from WrestleMania. Class Par versus Prince Metallico. Hope you all enjoy. Let me know what you think down below of all the results and all the booking decisions. And I'll see you all next time. And most importantly, as always, suit up, Mad Army. So the following contest is for the WWE Championship. Sorry, I wanted to skip forward because of time convenience. And here we go. Rematch from WrestleMania. Class Bar stuck in a headlock. Prince Metallico drops him down. Class Bar got him in the leg scissors. Shot him right there to the gut. Class Bar, no, wait. Prince, kip up there. Got out of it. Class Bar working his way up into a headlock. Class Bar trying to tie him up now. Oh, wait. Prince counters. Well done indeed. And Prince wrenching the arm. Class Bar with a forearm. Oh, wait. Oh, reverse Arca running there to Class Bar. And Class Bar rolled out of the ring. For Class Bar, it's shutting EC3 up and proving that age is not the coming factor upon him. That he is still just as dominant of a champion as he ever was. He is the second longest reigning world champion in Universe Mode history. At 41, wait. Oh, what a catch and a backbreaker there. Class Bar. Got him there. Oh, wait, Prince. Hark, a runner connecting. And oh, wait, locks in a submission on the classiest man alive and the leader of the dynasty. Class Bar also one of 7 Grand Slam champions of Universe Mode. You need to win both world titles. Oh, bicycle boot there. As well as the Intercontinental Championship, United States Championship, and a tag team title. He won the Raw and SmackDown tag team titles with Matt King, known as the Team Mad Class, over the course of his career. Oh, and if anything, when you look at Class Bar's career, he's the 3rd all-time in episodes as a champion at 111 in his career total with all belts. Forearm right there. And oh, a powerful drop kick there. The 3rd man ever to win the NXT Championship in Universe Mode history. Body splash. Over, looking to become a 5-time world champion. No. Kick out at 1.5. And a knife edge chop blocked here as this is the 13th episode in Prince Metallico's career as a world champion. Here we go. Glass bar got him. Neck breaker there. Oh, look for a kick to the back. Prince countered. No. Waist slap. Oh, glass bar countered. German suplex there to the Prince. One. No. Kick out at one. Glass bar picking him up. Kick to the gut. Drop kick. Kept up there. And now glass bar, here it comes. Sizing him up. Bomber connects. Cover to win the title. 1, 2, no. Prince Metallico stays alive. Glass bar moving at full throttle right now. Trying to redeem himself from WrestleMania. Now it's the classic crab. The classic crab. Looking to force a tap. He hasn't won many matches with his submission, but he is looking for it here. Oh, wait. Prince powers out of it. And the champion, feeling that momentum has shifted to his side. Glass bar is stunned. Wait, no, picks him up. Oh, body slam on the outside. And now, sending Prince Metallico into the edge of the wall of the barricade on the outside, sending him in there again. Oh, wait, what's Glass bar thinking? Sets him up into the front row of the crowd. Several shots. Going up. What is this? Off the edge of the apron. Oh my gosh! Oh, tribute to Rob Van Dam! As Glass bar resets the count. Is Glass bar going all out here? Sends him back inside the ring. Here we go, Glass bar, here it comes. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Decided differently as a fear of potentially screwing that up. Drop kick there. Cover. 1, 2, no. The WWE champion stays alive. Wait, Prince with an elbow to the top of the head. Glass bar's rocked. Glass bar's rocked. Oh, wait. Here it comes. Oh. Cover. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2. As he hit him with a burning hammer, but Glass bar rolls out of the way. Big boot there. Glass bar staying alive. Forearm there. Oh, the slap. Forearm blocked by Prince. No. Glass bar with a kick to the gut. Kicked again. God, Kippa. And now Prince crawling up the turnbuckles in the corner. And now Glass bar picking him up here. Go to the top turnbuckle shot once, twice. And what is Glass bar thinking as he goes up? He's got the arms hooked. Oh, double underhook, superplex. Oh! Oh my gosh! Glass bar looking to finish him off. Here it comes. Emerald Flosion. Yes, he got him. Cover. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2. The WWE champion stays alive. Now Glass bar off the middle rope, missed. And now Prince. Double underhook. Ooh! 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 Got him on the ribs. 1. No, 1.5. 1.5 on the count. Elbow to the top of the head. And ooh, a knife edge chop for the forearm. No. Prince counters. Tossing him into the corner. Oh, drop kick there. Oh, stop there. No, Glass bar countered. Oh, what strength by the former world champion. And he's sizing him up. Here it comes. Oh, my gosh. A powerful big boot there. And now Glassbar grabbing the arm. Oh, and he's going to stomp away at the hand now of Prince Metallico. Punishing it. And a fist to the face. Look for the jab. No. Prince counter kick to the gut. What is this? Sunset flip. Power bomb to Glassbar. As the classiest man alive is down and could be out. And oh wait, Prince trying to grab it to the ropes. Oh, shoulder tackle once, twice. Oh, here it comes. Wait, no, Prince counters. Sends him over the ropes. Glassbar going up to the top turnbuckles. Here it comes. Oh, Prince got him in the ribs. And now the Prince. Oh, the takedown connects this time. Prince Metallico, two-time United States champion. Oh, here it comes, the pop handle slam. Oh! Right on the head, and Glassbar is out of it. No! A kick out before the count of one. Wow. And wait, no, Glassbar counter. Glassbar, oh, vicious forearm, and he's going up, here it comes, Glass from above, yes sir, wait no, oh my gosh, trouble in paradise, 1, 2, no, Glassbar stays alive, Prince can't believe it, as he covers him again, 1, no, 1.5. As Prince doesn't know what to do. And now grabbing the arm as Glassbar has been busted open like the late great Ric Flair, although he's not dead. And a cover again. No. As the blood is going to soak into his hair and turn it into a lightish red or pink or lightish red, whatever, same thing. But very different as now Prince Metallico beckoning the future Hall of Famer to get to his feet. Accidental, no. Glassbar, oh, waist lock, no. Prince takes a shot. And oh, ooh, Glassbar tried to run the ropes, but Prince saw it coming. Oh, take down by Glassbar. Here we go, Glassbar bouncing off the ropes. Oh, but the referee was getting in the way. That is frustrating indeed for Glassbar. Oh, forearm there. No, Glassbar counter. And there is blood on both men as Prince is bleeding on his chest, sending Glassbar to the turnbuckles. Knee to the ribs, grab on the rope, slingshot, right drop there. Back inside the ring now. Prince looking to elevate this. Oh, Hurricane, run out. Oh, Glassbar. Oh, big boot there. Glassbar sizing him up. Here it comes. Glass from above. Yes, he got him. And now Glassbar sizing him up. Here it comes. Oh, rolling elbow. Connected. Covered with the title. 1, 2, no. Prince kicks out. And now Glassbar grabbing the arm. Look at this, going for a submission. Trying to tweak the arm, but Prince Metallico trying to force a tap. Can he make him tap? Can he win the WWE title again in his career? For the 4th time, no. Prince fought out of it. Oh, the shot there, dropping him to his knees. And oh, sending him in the turnbuckle, into the corner now. Turnbuckles, I still had it. And oh, wait, Glassbar countered. Slap there. For a jab, no. Prince countered. Oh, White caught him in the gut. Pop handle, wow. And a cover now. 1, 2, 3. Prince Metallico retains the WWE title. Not the best ending, but I think it was better than the previous match at WrestleMania. Should have kicked out. I'm so rusty. I'm so rusty at this. Nonetheless, Prince Metallico is retained here tonight, as that concludes the World Championship bout, and we will have to look forward and see who wins the Money in the Bank briefcases for Raw and SmackDown, for the champions to look out for it and put eyes in the back of their heads. As now Prince Metallico and the Universal Champion have to look out for the danger of the briefcases, as here is still your WWE Champion, Prince Metallico, 13 episodes and counting. Hope you all enjoyed the match. As Prince Metallico picks up the win over Class Bars, he is 2-0 against the classiest man alive.